Hello. I just wanted to, I feel like we're really angled and I don't know why. But hello, I was waiting until my bit rate came back on there, but it doesn't want to for some reason. So we shall just hope. I'm doing more terraforming today. I just to be honest, I kind of just wanted a mindless activity a little bit. Just sit and chat about whatever, life, TV, I don't know, where we get some dirt and put that down so it'll be better for when we are actually putting the tree up. So also while this is happening, there is one thing I forgot to do. Let me do that real quick. I'm also a little confused right now because, can I close this? Thank you. Because my bitrate is acting weird on here, but it also says I'm live. So I think we're fine. Not 100% sure. I think we're fine. But hello, happy Tuesday. I guess I said that a week ago, but it feels longer actually. I feel like I specifically on a Tuesday. It's been a while. This terrain here is just with the mountains, it's just so beautiful. So could I be? I feel like this is really loud on my end. 50. Knock it down to 30. It used to be 30. I don't know what the reason was for me to bring it back up. Because I remember originally had it at 50. And then I changed it to 30 at some point. And then changed it back to 50. Now it's back at 30. Wow, what a crazy thing. What's in this box? But yeah, I just know, like, me doing the tree, it was easy. It's now, like, easier because I just go off of the other ones. To eat any of these have dirt? No. But still, I think first, before anything else, we shall put these down so that I have space in my inventory. And then I want to take down the tree farm. Protein scene. It definitely must be a faster way. Sometimes it'll let you pick block these, and sometimes it just doesn't. And I don't know when. When each is. Sham, you can do that. That's what the words I'm looking for. Oops. There we go. There and there. I also have to figure out where all of these guys are underneath me. Because I do have to deal with that. I also want to grab some water and then we shall render the box. Render the box. I guess no, and actually that's a lie. We don't have to render the box right now, because I'm taking this down. Let's just hope I can do it correctly and not die. Did I? I really just. I don't even know if I have a way to get out on this side. I do. Okay. Ooh, I hope. Oh, I probably will. Can I render a beacon size? Beacon range. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I also have a beacon for this. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just any bit helps. And I have, it's two, right? Yes. First, it's definitely going to be the TNT. We don't want problems there. Don't need to die. No reason for that. This tree's going to be huge. And I'll probably just rebuild this somewhere else. Just, it's not very helpful to have it here. Okay. Was it only one piece? The thing is, though, now I gotta... Yeah, I'm like, I have to grab other pieces to stop the water source. So give me a hot sec. I think it's this one. But it might be that. I think it's that one. Is it? Nope. Yes. Okay. No, I don't think we have any more problems. Now, I also just want to do this fast. Because, then anything that falls, I don't have to worry. Because I'll be down in time. That one, that. Oh. This is very nice with all of the, with the beacon. Oh, wait, that was it? That was a lot faster than I thought it'd be. Magic. I mean, it's supposed to do this, but... What's in here? Oof. This is why I bring shulkers. I guess we can do that last. Nope. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna do it now, actually. I lied. I can't... All of these. Pop, pop, pop. Grab 3 of these. I don't think we'll need more than that, but just so everything that isn't the bone meal still has room to be collected. But I will do the bone meal first. I don't even know where to put this. Here? Actually, it might be easier to just break it. Some of them it's going to go in the hoppers. Da, da, da. Bum, bum, bum. Now we just also get rid of this. Da. Bum. Yeah, I knew I need a third one. Grab those. Wow, everything really fell everywhere, didn't it? I don't have a good way to get up. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put that right there, but oh well. So that's the reason I brought all the shulkers without even realizing it, is because that has stuff in it. Signs broken. These can be broken without worry. It's more the chest. Oh, or not. I guess I can also shove things in here that would fit. I'll take this, and that can go to replace it. It's gonna go in there. Sticks. Oops. Oh man, I got grass. I can't even jump. There we go. I don't even know if I can fit anything else. This one? Oh, this one's fine. Bum, 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 bum. No, because I want that. My god, this beacon, man. I wish I worked on dirt the same way. Actually, I mean, my shovel is pretty fast. Get rid of it all. Be gone. It was really, that lever really ruined the flow. I'm not gonna lie. Ugh. Well, let me clean up everything before I do. I don't actually think this obsidian is gonna take that long, but I'm extra. I'll be alright. I just need to get this. Show there's part. That's full, that's full. You're not full. Bam, bam. I definitely could have done this better, and like I'm sure I would technically have like one more slot if I put all the hoppers in a different, all in the same one. But I think I got it all. Yeah, that's something else. See, it's not that long. I actually thought it was gonna be longer than that, so it really isn't that long. Except for I love the jumping. Is it gonna count? Sometimes it does. It does with wood. Are you gonna count? I'm guessing no. I almost put the the other piece of obsidian down. Now are we good? Yeah. That would not be good. There we go. Put that in there. I know why you can't put shulkers in shulkers, but I will say I'm not happy about it. I'm just gonna put you in here for now. And I'll put these in there. Okay, now that that's done, we can re-render the box. Re-render shapes box. And we can get rid of all this crap. I kid, I'm sure it's lovely stuff. Let me actually also put these down so they're not taking up space. Now we can just go back up and down the line. There you go. This is the right one, right? Yes. Oh no, my beacon effects are gone. Because that's really going to affect me so much. I really have created an annoyance for myself, haven't I? I guess I'll just keep going back and forth. Because I don't want to have to jump out every single time. I'm really shocked nothing went into the ground. Stupid gets me drunk. Do anything that you want, anything that you want. Oopsie. I have to say, I am very this sounds bad, but I am rather excited that February is coming to an end. Nothing wrong with February. It's my birthday month. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It just feels so long. I'm like, come on. It's for me. I think it's more weather than anything else. Because February, it's definitely still cold. Some people consider it winter still. I think is it winter? It's a weird one on whether or not it's winter. But let's lit up, we're fine. But I'm just ready. I'm ready to just be done. I just feel like something about a new month always gets me excited. It's the same thing with a new week and stuff. I know some people are like, that shouldn't matter. If you want to change, just start today. I'm like, yeah, but it's also nice. It's kind of fun. I usually do I pull a tarot card for the month. Or I guess I should move this down actually. And so I'm excited to pull the new one. Not that obviously I still decide what my fate's gonna be. I get to choose my fate. Isn't that the line from Brave? You're meant to choose your fate. I'm not gonna do an accent. It's not gonna end well. What is the phrase? Brave fate quote. What is it? You want to change your fate? No, there's an iconic one that. No. Ah! Something just flashed on my screen. I feel all of the ones are really long. But it's I feel it's I guess maybe it's just if you wish to change if you could change your fate, would you? I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. But it's still fun to pull one. I mean, obviously I could also do them for any time. I did one today. Just be hey universe, what's up? Tell me what's going on. And it was actually quite lovely. So we'll see. But February's for me was the world, and if you don't know, that basically means it's the end of a cycle, but in an exciting way. Oh, that's probably not the most appropriate song. I didn't even realize what I was listening to. But it's just yeah, it's literally just the end of a cycle in a good way. So it could be either a negative cycle that's going on, or maybe just I want that one. Or maybe just a project is now complete, and then you get to show it to the world or whatever. That it could be whatever. And it's one of those things where it's oh, I made a lot of changes this month. And every single time that I did, I kind of had that thing of oh, maybe this is the cycle that's ending. I'm oh. And then I mean, obviously I still have 2 more days, so I could be wrong, but I think I do know what it is. And I knew, even when I thought, oh, maybe this is the cycle, because I was thinking as it was happening, and I'm that's when you know that it's not it. It's if you're having the thought while it's happening, it's probably not it. It's usually a retrospective thing of oh, that's what it was. And I think which obviously it could have also been multiple things. It could the cycle could have been a bunch of things combined, and so that by itself is considered one cycle or whatever. But I do think I know what it actually is. which I'm not going to share because it's a little personal. But it makes me happy that it's over. I will say, it's a good thing that it ended. Yeah, I'm happy with that outcome. And I'm excited for March. I have plans for March. I wish vacation ones. But just work plans. Oh, I've messed this up. Just a lot of ideas that and just like to be honest, just a new attitude, which is great. I think I go for a walk every day, and so I like think about a lot of things, you know. Every day I have minimum 20 minutes of time where I can just think, which is lovely. Like, and not anyone judge my thoughts. Not that anyone that watches my streams are necessarily judging my thoughts, but it's still like, you know, I get to share the most vulnerable parts of my life with myself because it's just me. And so, you know, I was just thinking today about, I definitely feel like that sounded like a chicken drop, but I know it wasn't. Just sometimes, ooh, we're like full basically. Let me go put this down so I don't have to do it later, just while I'm thinking of it. Well, that was a fail. But I just was thinking about how, you know, I feel like everybody, not everybody, but there are like people that like give the advice of like setting like for projects and stuff, like setting like, oh, make sure you set a deadline to make sure you get it done or whatever. That's like what people consider like the thing I hate about it the most, yeah, is that it's like considered like ADHD hacks, where it's like, oh, if you set an artificial deadline and that you have to get it done by, then you'll do it by that, and as long as that deadline is before when you have to actually get it done, then you won't procrastinate and then have it be done a few days early. I'm like, I'm not 5. I'm like, I'll know that it's an artificial deadline, that it doesn't actually matter, right? That's my first thought, first of all. So I don't like those, but also for me, that like I've tried that, you know, because, you know, I do think it's important to have deadlines, because if I truly didn't have deadlines, I would never get absolutely anything done. But so I don't like mind a deadline, but like, first of all, don't like put it in the sense of like, oh, then you'll just like get it done. It's like, I'm not stupid. For me, it's like I hate it when it's like you have an actual deadline. Let's say it's like for a paper for school or something, and they're like, oh, just have a deadline a few days earlier. I'm like, no, I know that's not how that works. If someone imposes a deadline on me, that's when I can't have my own deadline. If the deadline is only self-imposed, that's when I can do it. So like for YouTube stuff, that's perfect because I can do it when it's when I decide it. But if I had like a manager that like says, oh, your deadline's a few days later, I was like, well, why? My brain is like, well, what's the point? You know, you already have a deadline to worry about. Don't make another. To me, it's just another stressor. Anyway, I'm just yapping about nothing. It's like, get to the point, girl. But my point was that something that has kind of held me back in a sense of like, I can't do one task all day, every single day, even if it's a different task necessarily, like day to day. Like, let's say for example, like I need to finish editing a video, right? And that's what I'll work on all day for it to be done for the deadline or whatever. But for me, that doesn't really work in the sense of like, I can't just sit and edit for an entire day. Like I have in the past because of time crunches and my deadlines and stuff, but like, it's not something I think is sustainable, nor do I find like enjoyable, you know? I don't know exactly what I'm doing under here, I'm gonna be honest. There was a reason, I don't know what it was. So I've just found that like from a dream at night. Anyway, what was I saying? Or that sneeze are like they're real. But oh yeah, so basically I just realized that I'm just someone that needs projects, multiple projects. So, because I was thinking, I have a project that I want to start working on as soon as possible, to be honest. And but it's not gonna be. I want it to be 100% done before I release anything from it, right? But since it's gonna take a long time, I know that I'm probably not gonna be releasing it for like 6 months or something, right? And so obviously I want to continue. To be honest, like now I just have a new drive to like, I don't want to say like just like gain as many followers as possible, because it's not necessarily that. It's just like but gaining an audience, just so I can like have. For me now, it's like more of like a feedback thing, because like the more people I have here, the more feedback I can get for how to do like this project better once it releases. Also, like I also do just like making videos and that kind of like instant feedback there. No, this is not appropriate either. I'm supposed to fly under. There we go. Let me just grab all these while I'm here. Just while I'm under here. Just where'd the stack go? I think I picked it up. But anyway, so I've just like it made me realize that like I do want to work on this project, but I also know that I want to also make YouTube videos. And I was like, why am I doing this thing where I can only have one like deadline for stuff? Like everything has a different deadline. Like let's say I want everything done by Saturday. Instead of just saying everything's done by Saturday, I like do it where I'm like, okay, Thursday I'm gonna have the video edited. Friday, like I have to have this done, and then like Wednesday I have to do that. I know I did that out of order. Sorry. I didn't want to do that. But so it's just like, I know it might seem simple or whatever, but it truly made me realize, I'm like, just have the deadline for all of them be Saturday. Because then, if the deadline for all of them is Saturday, you can switch between tasks. Because that's my problem, is I'll like be excited to work on one thing. And I'm like, oh, but I can't because I have to finish editing because the deadline for editing is before the deadline for this, Whereas if I just made all the deadlines at the same time, I can truly just do it based off of mood and just like what I want to work on, And so that was one of the things I was thinking about on my walk today. And so I'm excited to like implement that more in March. Obviously I could start implementing it like tomorrow, but like seeing it truly in action for a long period of time will start happening in March, just because there's not a lot of days left in February. What are we at? Oof, not the freaking wheat seeds. Be gone. Oh, I thought that was gonna go a lot higher. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's my little chat about that for the day. I really did kind of say that this is going to be a podcast today. I was kind of joking, but I guess not. I don't know why. It's just sometimes I'm like, stop now. Go put down. I guess it works because it's going to be dark. I don't know how that affects things, but it just feels like it does. Fucking spider. Sounds so gross. Okay, we have one done. One shulker done. Look at that, guys. We're making progress. I really feel like I should be working on the outside, actually, because then if I work on the outside, I can keep bringing the walls in. Like how I have been. I guess I stopped doing that. I don't know why I stopped. What's the next spot? Because as long as I have the ground, It doesn't really matter how well I can like make the border really big because I kind of already have the border. You know. I guess I don't have the border over here. Let me go look at it. I guess we could always just keep that wall. Just always move left, because that's what I kind of have been doing. Oops. So yeah, I guess I could just keep this wall so I don't have to worry about it, but we could keep bringing this in. So where is the next? Where are we at with it? I guess it'll be over here, because this is done. Yeah, this goes to here, which is 51.7. 51. 51. I'm just checking to see if it's farther. 54. Okay, so it'll be the 51. I'll actually go back over there. It's easier. Shame. Okay, now we configure this box. That's the demo. We configure this box. I don't actually know which way. Yes, it's you. Come here. Okay, so that. Yay. And so now we can just go along the line. Okay, just making sure. Me. Is it literally just these? That's a little embarrassing. I think it is. Wait, what's that? No, that's the next row. Okay, well. It's this way. Lovely. There's definitely another piece, but I don't know where it went. Okay, so, baby. Aw, guys, memories of me tearing down trees. This will thankfully be a lot faster. And there's certainly not as much. And also the box is smaller. But I thought you were here. Oh, you were. Switching. I really should just, find a spot to go up, but whatever. I guess the other wasn't even in here. That's embarrassing. Guess I could do. No, I won't. I was thinking I could do two. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, this is not gonna end the way that I want it to. I'm just trying to think, like, is there an easy way just to get out? You on the bed on Wednesday. Suicide. Stay back. Are we back in the beacon? Back in the beacon. Always chance. I'm like trying to think of like what else my little stream podcast could talk about. Does it really go this far? Oh, there's the wall. Lovely. Yeah, love. Nope. Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever start a podcast. I definitely don't think I'd ever start like a solo podcast. I'd want to do it with someone else. You know? Like, I think the only time I would ever do, like, one where it's considered, like, solo is if I had, like, interesting people to, like, interview. You know? So, yes, it would be a different person with me every time, but it would still, I'd still have someone. I don't know, I just feel like I can't, like, talk. Well, no, I was gonna say I feel like I can't talk to myself for an hour, but I guess I kind of can. But I was thinking, oh no, you can, you literally stream, but then also usually people I'm talking to people, so it's not by myself. Actually, brain, you do talk to people. They're not just, they're all chatbots. No, you guys aren't chatbots. That'd be crazy though. Well, I feel like I'm really bad at naming things though. That's my fatal flaw. Is I just can't name things. Wait, was this? Oh, I just never moved it. I was like, something's wrong. This feels like a spring song. I don't know how to. I think maybe. No, not all of these songs feel like spring songs. There's definitely a vibe. Maybe it's like the uke or something. But it feels like you should be sitting in a park reading a book. And this is on in the background. It's like warm, but not too warm. Like, you definitely drove with the windows down, but like, it was the windows down. You didn't need the AC, you know? I will deal with the stone later. I just don't want it to fill a spot if it doesn't have to. Oh wait, I didn't move it. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop not doing it. Because then all of a sudden I'll be like 5 rows behind. Maybe that's why I stopped doing it. It's just I just genuinely forgot. That does sound like something I do. To be fair. Go around this way. Soon we'll be going around. Actually, no, we wouldn't be going around the whole tree. Because that's really far. I do have to watch this shovel. I did it again. Or I didn't do it again. This shovel durability. I love it when that happens. That's my favorite thing in the world. Oh, I went baby voice. Whoa! I never noticed that before. The underside of an ender chest. I guess when would I have ever seen it, to be fair? Right, this is yes. It's still correct. She all alone, I disappear. Put myself. Oh, I don't know why I thought that jump would work. Oh, asleep. Also, gotta get rid of these weed seeds. These gosh darn weed seeds. Wheat seeds. I guess I officially have an enemy. I didn't think I would, but here we are. And I have to go buy them too to get. Actually, no, I don't. I can just do that. Twice. 30 something. Ooh, gravel. I was going to get flint every time. Which is actually kind of annoying, to be honest. Because gravel I actually use for stuff. Flint has absolutely no use for me. I have a mending flint and steel. I do not need flint. I guess arrows, but I don't use arrows. Well, I do use arrows. I have a thing for them. I have a mob for them. I don't need. And that's so weird. I feel like some of the things that like blocks to certain types of players are like so much more essential than others. Like if like a speedrunner found a shovel that had Fortune 3 on it, they'd be like, oh, awesome, because then you can instantly get flint. Perfect. But me, I'm like, get this fucking flint out of here. I don't want you. No, we're full. Even with no wheat seeds? Just like to confirm. I think I have all of these, even though I have some more chocolate boxes over there. We can fill this up first. There. Lovely. Oh, yeah, how many did I forget? I'm lost in a gift shop. Did I do that the right way? Yeah. Hard to tell for a second. Oh my goodness, I'm back in my 5 Seconds of Summer era listening to them. The reason I went live early yesterday was because because my brother works during the day, and so the only time we could hang out is at night. So I don't mind streaming early just to hang out with them. I get to hang out more with the European folks. But yeah, so for my birthday, he wanted to buy me a vinyl because I have a record player and stuff. Really like it. And he, instead of just buying me one and like maybe not knowing exactly what artist I want to, I did notice the wheat seeds. Don't worry. He just thought it'd be easier if he took me to where we buy records and like let me pick one. And I also, on the way there, I'm like, I don't know which one to get, because my favorite band, like, they might have been good. I didn't even think of them. This is Glossy Knolls, by the way. But anyway, I was like, I'm like, my favorite band isn't like that popular, and especially like they're from England, so even in like the States, it's even less, you know. And so, so I was like, oh, I don't know who. Oh, this is supposed to be down lower. I was like, why isn't it blue? Because it's wrong. That's why. But anyway, so I was like, oh, I don't know what to get. You know, I had actually recently, I was surprised recently on my Smart Shuffle on Spotify on here, because I don't use Smart Shuffle when I'm just listening to my music. It's just so that the stream doesn't always have to hear the exact same playlist, you know? I'm hoping Smart Shuffle helps me out a little bit. But recently they had put some Ashton Irwin songs on my Smart Shuffle. And if you don't know who that is, that's the drummer in 5 Seconds of Summer. And I hadn't listened to except for like I have like 2 of their songs on my this playlist. And so I haven't listened to them except for those 2 songs in a while. I was like, maybe I should think about listening to them again. And then they just kept popping up in my Smart Shuffle. I was like, oh, this is interesting. And so originally, I went, because, you know, they do it like alphabetical order, except for some reason they don't do numbers as its own thing, because it's like stylized as the number 5. It's not like the word 5. It's not like 9 Inch Nails where it's like written out. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. that they don't like have them at all. I feel like they're a pretty popular band. They have a lot of albums. And then right before I was like, I was going to do a Hippocampus album, which don't get me wrong, I like Hippocampus. I just don't know that many of their songs. But I was like, I know I like 2 songs off this album. I'm sure I'll like the rest, you know? That's what the vibe was for it. And I was like, wait, let me go check the miscellaneous Fs, you know, because at the end it's like people that don't have enough of the vitals to go get put there or whatever. Oh wait, we gotta move it. Oh yeah. So I go and check, and they have they have all of their albums. Literally, they have like all of their albums like multiple times. I'm like, they could get their own category, but I don't know why you're not. Whatever. I guess actually let me go back over. Only for it to be fair. No, it doesn't matter. I wasn't sure. That's embarrassing. Anyway. So I was like, oh, let me go look. And at first I see Youngblood. And that's their 3rd album. And I'm like, oh, I really like Youngblood. I'll do that. And I was like, oh, I don't know though. Because my favorite album by them is Calm. But I didn't see Calm in the mix. And I was like, Nick's my brother's name. I'm like, Nick, what's the budget for this? He was like, ideally under 50. And I was like, oh, perfect. Because it's $37.99. So I was like, perfect. And then I was like, wait, let me just check one more time, you know, because they had every other album they had. Like, they had their first album, second, like, their live album from when they did, like, a special, like, show. And I guess they turned that into a vinyl. I didn't even know that. But, you know, they have all of them. And I was like, I checked. And so I'm so glad I checked again, because they did have their, I know, like, I'm probably going to get rid of it later, but whatever. But then I like checked and it was $34.99, so it was $3. Oh, I thought it was an apple for a second that was falling. I was like, oh no, just a chicken. Just a chicken. Let me actually, I have an idea. Lovely. Now we don't pick any more weed seeds, right? Yes. Don't have to worry about it. But yeah, that was very exciting. So now I have a new album, a new vinyl. And I'm actually someone that I like to keep records of like everything. I don't know why. So I have a Google sheet of every it's every vinyl I've ever bought. So it's our album name, artist, year released, date that I acquired it, genre, and then I have a little notes thing. So like if I got it for Christmas or for my birthday and who it was from. And so I can keep track of all of them. Because I hope one day to have like a rather large collection. And then imagine having a database of knowing exactly, like anyone could ask you, like pull out any album and just be like, when did you get this? Like what year was it released? Did you get it as a gift from someone? Like I just feel like that's so cool to be able to have that knowledge or information. So I had that. I wish I could have done it with books, but I started gathering books before I can even remember. I guess I could start doing it now, but I mean, to be fair, actually, my book collection isn't that big. I could do it. Now that I think about it. And I have some books that I have, I'm pretty sure I have vlog footage of when I bought them. Actually, it doesn't even matter because I know now that I think about it. Because I went shopping the day after I got back from my trip in January. That's when I went and got it. Because I genuinely went to go buy shoes. And it's in like the same like strip mall or plaza. I don't know the difference between a strip mall and a plaza is. But I digress. I feel like I say I digress a lot and I don't even know what it means. Or I don't think I'm using it correctly. Oh, we gotta go repair soon. But what am I saying? Oh yeah, I want to buy it. So, but I had to pee, and there was no bathroom in the shoe store. So I was like, oh, I know Barnes and Noble has a bathroom. And then I went and bought 3 books. I feel like that's happens to me a little too often, but whatever. Whatever. I did cave. I originally wasn't going to get audio book versions of Percy Jackson because I wanted to because I was like, oh, it'll like help. Hello. Happy Tuesday. I was just saying how I caved and I got the audiobook versions of that was done. Of what's it called? Of Percy Jackson because I originally wasn't going to because I was like, oh, this is how I can like grow my reading speed. It's not grow. I can't remember the word. Like get faster at reading because it's like nice and easy, but I was like, but it'll be so helpful to just have it. And I'm so glad I did because one, it's so much faster read, but also because it is. I just started book 4. I'm on chapter 3 of book 4. But I'm really happy because I was able to like go and finish like all of my chests that I was making on stream the other day. I was able to do that because I have the audiobooks. So I got to read like all of book 2, I think. Maybe book 3. No, it's book 2. I don't know. Something like that. And like while also being productive because sometimes I just like I think that's my biggest barrier to reading is I'm like I just don't feel productive when I really have messed up this. I'm trying to figure this out. Give me 2 seconds. But how are you? Is everything in your neck of the woods? Oh, no, we're good. Oh, it's because I double jumped. That was weird. But yeah, so I've been doing that. And then half of the books, so I think it's 64 books left that I want to finish this year because that's all of my TBR that I own. It's all the books that I have not read that I own. Whether they're on Kindle, they're audiobook, they're physical books. Because I've wanted to do this. Well, that's exciting. Oh no, they're just there. But what was I think? I was just excited for you. I forgot what I was talking about. All my books. Because for years am I about to do the same thing I just did? Love that. Anyway. So I am excited. Ooh. Okay, let's do this one more time. Because for years I have like just wanted to have all my books read so like whenever I go to like a bookstore and buy a book, I can like start reading it immediately and not feel guilty or whatever. And I've wanted to do it for years. And I think I'm finally gonna do it this year. I think we're finally at like I don't know, say like a headspace. Oh wait, okay. So that has a gap. And you have a gap. Because I think that's my problem is I accidentally like made it so one had a gap but I started getting rid of the other one by accident. For a second I just thought I saw a name tag. I was like, There. No wetsuit. How did that happen? I just want to jump, thank you. Ooh. Oh, if you ever have the desire to light up any more areas, this area always has mobs. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, my thing isn't turning it off and on. My thing is I'm moving it so that I can keep track of it that way. And I don't know if you can do that. Can you? That'd be really helpful. I don't remember how to get to hotkeys. Yeah, no, I got. I was like, hockey. I was like, well, I'm like, I know you're Canadian, so I was like, maybe there's something. I was like, but then when I read the rest of it, I was like, oh no, I know what you're talking about. It's just that Canadian brain, and yeah, you always gotta be talking about it. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I was just talking about earlier how I am ready for February to be over. I don't even really watch a lot of sports now. It's your blood. It's not your eyes. It's in your blood. That like by no means did I have a bad February. I love February. It's my birthday month and stuff. But you know, sometimes you just ready for a fresh start a little bit. You know, that's what I mean by I'm very excited for March. I have plans for March. I wish they were a vacation plan, but they're not. Just things I want to work on. And I just feel like my headspace and like kind of my mindset recently, I don't want to say it's like it doesn't align with February because that doesn't make any sense, but I just mean in the sense of I feel closer, like I feel kind of far away, not super, but like a little far away from beginning of February self. Like I just feel like I've grown over the last month just with my headspace and everything, that I'm like excited to like not claim her in a sense. And like kind of be done. But yeah, I'm really excited. I started working on it. When did I start working on it? I don't even know. Just a few days ago, I think. But I like figured out. I'm like, what's nice? It's basically I don't want to reveal everything, but I guess I kind of can reveal everything because I don't want to say it's just you or whatever, but like, I kind of also want to talk about it with people, because it's gonna be a YouTube thing. So basically, I'm like making a just like a limited series. I keep thinking 6 episodes. I haven't written the script yet, so I don't know how long. We buds, it's all good. It's not even necessarily it's telling you about it. It's the fact that this VOD goes on the internet forever, but I also like don't care that much. It's kind of like exciting to talk about things sometimes. But basically, I want to do like 6 episodes. Oh, I need to move this. I keep forgetting. It's gonna mess me up later if I don't. But like around like a Minecraft series around like, but it's gonna be like full on roleplay. Like the only reason it's considered a Minecraft series is because it's set in Minecraft. Literally, like that's it. And I originally am basing it off of a D&D character I created that I never used. See, I don't know how I'm keep doing this incorrectly. I think it. Yeah, so it's like, cause I kind of started getting into D&D because of the pandemic. There was like nothing to do, and so I started watching a lot of actual play stuff, and then I kind of got into it myself, like through. I don't even know how I found it, but it was a Discord of like of people playing D&D online, and that sort of thing. And so I was like, oh, this is really fun. So I like made my first character and everything. And then I think I played one like session 0 where it was just like, you just needed to play it so to be able to play campaigns on the server. Just so they like knew, so they could like tell you the rules and like you know how to roll virtual dice and that sort of thing. And then I just never actually did another one just because social anxiety, to be honest. And so, but I still loved the character, and I thought she was really fun. But I am changing her a little bit because now that I don't have the limitations of like D&D classes and stuff, she's gonna be a little different. But oh, I need to go. How bad is it? We got a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm really excited. She's gonna be like, I guess she's gonna double class in like D&D terms because I want her to be a rogue. I don't actually 5e. I'm not even doing like specific thing because I'm doing a rogue mage, but technically mage isn't a 5e class. But I don't really care because I'm not playing D&D, so it's fine. But like I just kind of wanted to give myself some sort of archetype to work with, or like to like use, just so I kind of have some like guardrails, you know, because I think that can be really helpful, especially if it's my first time like doing something like this. So I don't just like make her be like way too overpowered or anything. And her like whole story. I'm like slowly trying to think of like how to incorporate certain things based on the fact that I'm like making it through Minecraft. And so she's gonna be like half iron golem and stuff. Which I think is gonna be super fun to like work with that. I'm just really excited about it. And so, but now it's going to be like a lot of work. Thankfully, like I kind of have, I don't say a background in it because I just like took a couple classes about kind of like production, and obviously I know how to edit and those sorts of things, but I mean like production in the sense of like storytelling. So gonna like write a script, come up with a shot list, and you know, do the whole thing. And then it's just going to happen to be through, instead of just like filming IRL, be filming in Minecraft. No, I didn't. Okay, now we move it. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think so. I feel like it would have rung a bell. Oh, you weren't here yesterday. I also got my first emote back from Dragonelle. Okay. So I also have my first emote. Oh, I think it's still, the image is still it. Oh, there it goes. I didn't mean to hit that. But yeah, that's the first one. I'm so excited. It's like, I love that the crown on my head is now flowers and stuff. I'm so excited. There it is. And like all of the sketches for it, all the rest of them look so good, so I'm sure they're all gonna be wonderful. And I'm also, to be honest, I'm just in a basic level, I'm just excited to have emotes that actually match my skin. Like, I know it's like little things, but like that, but sometimes it is rather nice to like, obviously I don't like hate when people use the other emotes by any means at all, but it is very exciting to be like, yes, that is what that is what my skin is, as opposed to an old one. Wait, what did I do? That is so cool. Oh my god. You look like you should be, like, obviously it's like, it looks like a comic page, but like that would be, you just look like someone that is like, helps someone on like a hero's journey or whatever. Where you're like, oh, well, and it's like so fantastical that everyone's like, oh, we have to go back there and like, oh my god, that's so cool. I really should have just saved this. Oh, 250. That's not a lot. That's the thing, it's not a lot, but it's also like, if you are just doing one row, I feel like one row is like less than a stack. Maybe it's not. I guess I can just wait until they give me warnings. Could just do that. Oh wait, now we move it. That's when I always forget it. I always forget it for this switch. That's awesome. So now you can like have it hanging in your house in Minecraft. A lot of Panic at the Disco this evening. I don't know why. Just Just another I don't even feel like I was ever a fan. Not that I wasn't, but it was just like it would just kind of be in the background. I don't think I was actively ever a fan of Panic at the Disco. I didn't know you had a Donkey Kong picture. I'm like trying to think. Make you see Panic. I'll just go down to do it. Oh, that's... Come on. Oh, wait, there's a spot right here. It's fine. I guess I can just do all of these right now while I'm down here. While I'm down here. Just another like devotee. I know, I'm stuck. Oh. Gotcha. 1 minute. I feel like I'm so out of the loop. I don't even know exactly what you're referring to be honest. I don't know what the Bob meme is. That's something I also want to work on in March, getting up earlier. Because I'm like, he doesn't even stream at like a crazy time by any means, but I just... Actually, to be fair, I think it's like 7 in the morning. Maybe it is a little crazy. Three, two, one. You're a little slow. Now we refresh. Come on. Yeah. No. Not out of powder. Powder? Power. Not out of powder. I hope your phone doesn't run out of powder either. Actually, I think it should have 0 powder. I was just thinking, I don't think powder and phones go well together. Come on. Me. Every day. No, yeah. There we go. I'm not even the first one back. I waited 2 seconds. Who was first? Of course. Down here. There we go. I said once we got a thing. I also need to come back for that because I do not have any room. Yeah. Okay, we're up to 3 chakras. Lovely. Lovely. Fred was on? Oh, yes, he was. I remember now. What You are all good. I'm going to go repair this. Now I'm like, I was talking about like other stuff earlier, and now I'm like, now it's guaranteed I have an audience if you're telling me you're listening. I'm like, what if I say the wrong thing? It's always like, I find it funny. Like with lurkers, I love lurkers. I'm a lurker. I'm like almost exclusively a lurker. But sometimes it's nice to like, I like lurkers because I feel like, I don't want to say I feel like I'm talking to myself, but it almost feels like I'm shouting into the void, which is kind of nice. But the lurkers are there to like pick it up and tell Twitch that I'm doing a good job. But I feel like this, you saying you will be typing but you'll be listening, is like the in between of that, in the sense of like, I know that you're here. It's like, it's not just like a number. But also it's not like, I don't feel like I'm shouting into the void. It's kind of funny. That's all. That's all. Oh, come on. I have to use a whole nother rocket just to get over there. Boop. I do like that I have made the choice to close those every time I come in here. Yeah, I'm sure you know what I mean. That sounded sarcastic. I truly didn't mean it to. Where it's just like, I guess it's the same thing with like using the command lurk, but not to the same extent. Because to me, the second someone says it does command lurk, I automatically, I don't think they're lying by any means. I truly like lurk and stuff, but they turn back into like the number of like lurkers that don't talk, you know? Oh, I guess I should get rid of this. Come on, grab both. That's so many torches. No, I know. Yeah, that's the problem. That is actually truly the problem. It's like, you kind of basically, I was talking about this earlier because I was just talking about random things. And I was like, oh, it's like I have, like, it's kind of like you have a podcast, especially if people aren't talking. It's just like, oh, thanks. It's like because sometimes it feels like you're shouting into the void. And so that's kind of what a podcast is, especially if you're doing like a solo podcast where you're like, you don't get the response of like people commenting on what you say till probably days, sometimes weeks later, you know, depending on how much you pre-film. You know? So, I guess I just gotta get my podcast energy in. But also, I was like, I don't think I could do a podcast by myself, like an actual one. Because, like, at least with this, yes, sometimes, like, especially in the early days, you don't really have people coming into your stream, so you're not talking to anyone. But not, like, it doesn't take that long to at least have, like, one person there. Even if it's for, like, a half an hour. So you're never really just monologuing for like 3-5 hours. So I don't know if I could ever do like an actual one. I think like doing it with someone else could be fun. Or I said like each episode is like I interview someone. Like that could be fun. You know, so it's just your podcast, but then you're also like never alone. And also something great about an interview is like you get to find out, and also it's the having questions before also means that like you always have something to talk about. That's the kind of issue that I've had with streaming every day, is the fact that like sometimes I just don't do a lot in a day, and so all of like my fun work stories or whatever that happened 2 days ago I talked about yesterday, so I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Like sometimes I'm just like genuinely my life hasn't been that interesting, so sometimes it's just hard, you know. I guess you can just do what I do and talk about talking. Does anyone want that? I guess I'll put them in here. Like, but I'm sure you felt that before, where it's like, that's the thing, is like, I don't stream, I don't love streaming because I like to talk a lot, you know? It's a testament if I've been weird. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Like, that's the thing, is like, I like to stream because, well, one, I like to connect with people, but also I do like working on Minecraft projects, you know? And so sometimes, like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stream like every day. And then it's like, oh, so I'll have so much done by the end of me streaming or whatever. Which is true, but also, like, yes, that's true, but also, like, you do have to think of things to talk about. I guess, I mean, sometimes that's why I also like having the music. I mostly have the music for me because I like having music in the background, but also just so it's not completely dead silent, except for, like, shovel noises. You know? You gold. Just because, like, even just then, there was a pause. Yes, it was natural, but also, like, I wasn't saying anything for a few seconds. That's also why I've developed the ba-ba-ba stuff. Yeah. It truly does. Oh, I thought I was out there. Should I just make, yeah. I'm just gonna make a sign for this. And then when it's full, that's when I'll move it. Gold armor. And these were wet heads. It was just one sweep, okay. Ooh, whatever. Read a picture of half ears. That is weird. Oh, is that why you said this is pause? I also was like, I don't know what this is pause mean. That's funny. Also, don't worry about replying. You don't have to. It just opened up a conversation that I felt like chatting about, just because you said you'll be here. Out of my mind, I'm not myself without you, baby. A little hazy. Bones. Gunpowder. Hey, whatever you choose, go right ahead. Machine get myself. I'm not myself sometimes. I guess now that it's, ooh, do you have any fun? Are you someone that does? I know we talked about New Year's resolutions, but to be honest, that was almost 2 months ago at this point, or it was 2 months ago, I guess. So I don't exactly remember. But are you someone that does those types of things? Or, like, well, the reason I ask that is because people that do New Year's resolutions are probably more likely to do monthly resolutions or monthly goals, and that's what I do. That's what those are back there. I've not completed all of them. I've gotten close. Some of them are something that I can only check off once the month is done. You don't, because some of them are like, I just realized I'm speaking away from the mic, so it might not pick me up as well. Like, one is reading every day. I can't, like, check that off until I've read every day. Same with streaming every day and going for a walk. But I had, one of them is pay at least $100 towards my student loans. I did that. I did it all at once. Because I was like, I have $100, just do it. And then another one was make $100 from a website, which I totally can. It's just, I just haven't. It's just because it's one of those things that, like, I used to do like those surveys that gave you like 20 cents per survey and it took you like 10 minutes. But that I was fine with it because it like I could do it mindlessly as opposed to these like it's like training like AI, which again, I don't want to talk about the ethics of it. um I don't know where to put this. Do I really not have a spot for it? I'll just put it in the iron one. But it like it pays if to be honest hourly it pays more than my work. To be honest. I mean, I still have to like wait for taxes. You know, I have to do the taxes myself, but it's still like it's still, you know, it's more. Which makes me feel great about going to work. But where I have to do a lot of physical labor. Anyway, but actually I was working on it the other day and then like the thing like just shut down because so many people were on it, I think. So no worries. I'll talk into the void again. um but I mean I still have time to do it. I said make at least 100 and I think I made 50. And so I still could do it. It's just about prioritizing it. That's all. Okay. This one. And then what were my other ones? Oh, make a video and make work on. I said a monthly vlog, but I think I'm gonna make it like for a whole year, which sounds kind of insane, but I kind of love it. It's like it'll be like a yearly kind of recap of everything, because also it makes me, especially like now, my life isn't that interesting, so like I want to document it for myself, just so I know what I've been like, what I was up to in February, you know. But I just don't have that interesting of a life, so I couldn't make it into like doing one once a month. So I'd rather just do it like a recap of like the year and then have the video be like 4 hours long. Like I'd rather do that, to be honest. And also it's like mostly for me, like it's not for other people. I'm probably going to upload it to YouTube just so I don't have to save like a 4 hour long video on my computer for the rest of my life, or on a hard drive for the rest of my life. But you know, it's for me. But I have kind of been doing that. And then the other one is make a video. I've filmed one technically because I was gonna make the sniffer habitat video into a video, and I still will. I just need to gather the rest of the clips, and this was before I figured out the Spotify thing, so I can't use any of like this style of footage. So all of it's replay mod and then gonna be voiceover, which is fine. It's just I now have to like do all of that, you know. So gonna be a hot second. I mean, I guess that could be my focus for the next 2 days. I also like would love to. I genuinely actually I filmed my first day on the server, like, and I was going to do like in a kind of like Hermitcraft style like episodes, but I just don't know if it suits me, to be honest. I'm such someone that like wants a video to be like a start, middle, and end in the sense of like building, and whereas like Hermitcraft, that's just not that, and that's totally fine, and I enjoy watching it. I just don't like creating that type of thing. And so and so that's kind of the way that I've been doing it, is just like making stuff. I don't know why I thought anything else would be there. Making like builds and then stuff. And since, you know, as long as I'm doing it on stream, then I have a video, which is exciting. But yeah, I was actually asking Llama about that because I saw he changed his Minecraft name. And so he was like, yeah, I have some ideas. And I was like, oh, that's so exciting. Because to me, just, it's just, I don't think there's any negative to anyone, like, making YouTube videos, you know? Like if they want to, if that's what they want to do. Obviously, if they don't want to do it, then don't. But, you know, I will leave these for next me. We're back to dirt. And then, well, also, then I was thinking, like, what if I just do, like how I said with, like, the 2024 recap kind of video, is I'll just make one video of the entire season of, and I'm like, that's way too much. Because that could last over a year, and I'm already, like, and I'm like, I don't even know how I'd structure it at all. Because at that point, I hadn't thought of the tree yet, I don't think. Maybe I had. I don't remember. But, like, I was like, it's going to be way too much footage. Because it's one of those things that you kind of always have to have everything ready. Like, just in case something happens. Whereas, like, you know, like, vlogging your actual life, like, is a lot easier because, like, you know what, at the start of the day, what you're doing. If you're doing nothing, then you don't have to film anything. Done. Whereas here, you're like, especially if there's, like, if you want to include interactions with other people, you know, you want to make sure that you, like, you don't know if an interaction is going to happen, you know? I think I'm making sense. But yes, that is very exciting. I would love for other people to make videos on the server. That's how I feel about that. I was like, I'd love to be in other people's videos on the server. Well, making my own, just with my, also just editing style. I think it would just cause me way too much stress, to be honest. Or I just get, like, not even that, I just probably get burnt out just because of how I like to make videos, personally. But 100%, 120%, all for other people doing it. So yeah, 100% supporting. Now let me do this. Okay, drive safe. Ooh, switch this. Oh. Place that down. Fix that. Lovely. So we play to black. Back to the solo podcast. I'm a sweet firecracker, stumbling, Chinatown. House is on fire. Okay, maybe. Oh, wait. Do this before I forget every single time. I feel like we've made significant progress. You know, we had to stop for a second to mend things. That really sounds like I'm talking about, like, a relationship or something. I believe that baby zombie attacked me. All from under here. Right, that was, yeah. Actually, I was at the halfway point. Because that's what that tree is, I just realized. Would like this back, please? Lovely. Lost tonight. So close am I? Okay, now that's done. Oh. No. Should I grab it? It's one piece. I don't like myself either. Oh, I'm kidding. I love me. Just made it like the most self-centered thing. I'm awesome. Ooh, we're slowly almost getting to a part where we don't have to go across the tree. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know why I did it like that. Let me just get rid of those. Helping my future self out. I don't know why. Oh, yes, I do. I was gonna say, I don't know why I have my thing off. Other people's voices off. It'd be really funny if I wasn't muted, though. No, I am. Okay. Everyone can hear me. I don't want to hear anyone talking. No, nothing like that. Hello. Alright, we can call it quits. We can be alone. I wonder when I'm gonna start not having the begin because of this way. I only want to dance with you. We're not, yeah, we're good. I only want to dance with you. I love how I found out about this song. It was literally an ad on Hulu. I was watching a show. I don't even know what show it was. I really don't watch a lot on Hulu. What show was it? Oh, maybe it was that anime that I started watching once. Maybe? I don't think so. I think I only watched like 2 episodes of that. And this ad came up a lot. I mean, it could have come up multiple times. There's just certainly multiple ad breaks. Maybe Abbott Elementary? I really don't know what I watch on Hulu. But anyway, either way, that. And this was on there. I think they were bowling for some reason. I was like, this is good. Any more time. No. With you. We're good. I spotted my enemy, but it's fine. He can't capture me. Is this a part of this? No, yet. By enemy, I do mean weed seeds, yes. Just for clarification. Wait, where is... Oh, there is my pink box. Okay. Because I remember I was looking for it earlier. I was like, oh, wait, there it is. I was like, no, that's yellow. There it is. Okay. We have figured out where that box is. I'm not gonna lie, this is confusing for a hot second. Do we have a sleeper? I think so. Coat's gone, said oh. Right? Right? We have a sleeper. I say that like, oh, there's no possible way I could do it. But it's okay. We do have a sleeper. Every time. Damn, Mexico. We really gotta get high up there. In the soul in Washington Heights. The only life at the bottom of the sea. The cat's at the raincoat's gonna sit. Oh. Oh, okay. Gonna sit. Oh. Yeah, I guess I should just look. When is the next time that I have to go over? I don't think it's. Pretty sure it's not for a while. Well, because I feel like I keep going over here for no reason. That was not a good jump. That was my fault. Sorry. I don't want to be like, it's never again, because I don't think it is never again. It's like all the way up there. Okay. Now we officially don't have to go this side of the tree for a while. Being baptized. It's just lovely. Not less jumping. Not less parkour to reveal how bad I am at parkour. What I say is I feel like a rolling stoner. Rocket soldier. Oh, that was so graceful. Good job, bud. I noticed it. Don't worry, I noticed it, buddy. I got you. Oh, we're full. We are full. Oh, that just like blue from blue to normal just really got me. Let's get it on. All I wanna say is I think this is full. Is this full? No. Can't keep my composure. No, you gotta be careful. There are landmines of enemies around. Think we'll be safe. We are safe. And is that enough slots? It's not. It looks very perfect though. Which is like a little annoying. I'm like, you're almost perfect. You're so close. Did I even move that? I felt like I moved it. Okay, now it's fine. Right, yeah, now we're good. Too many Coca-Colas. Don't have a thought that is sober. This down. Oh, I did my stuff. Oops. Oopsie daisy. My bad. But that is sober. Okay, now we go back and do this side. That part's already done. I don't want to mess up the whole thing. More zombies. Oh, the zombies. It's time to get sweeter. I like how for a second I was like, I have no idea how to get across. I have no clue. I'm just an unpenetrable wall right here. Come on now. Ba-ba. And switch. I gotta keep forgetting. I wonder how annoying it is for everyone that this keeps. I keep hiding it, showing these based on me switching it. Talk about it. Don't have the time. We weren't meant to fight. Now we are a stranger. I'm still July. And switch. I'm just laughing at it because of the icons. Ooh, we're almost halfway. Okay, for a second I thought it was full because they weren't like immediately collecting. No, I'm just far away from where I'm hitting. That's all. We're fine. We'll talk about it. We don't have the time. Look for something. Now you're a stranger. I keep having an itch on my foot in the exact same spot, except it isn't like it doesn't have like an obvious what's it called? Like bug bite or anything. It's really random and weird. That move. Okay. Yeah, it certainly did now. Oh, that's a nice sweep. Love a good sweep. Imagine if there's like a broom. You had to like collect dust. Like there's dust in this game. Imagine dust in Minecraft. I guess it's just if you want dust in Minecraft, just play The Sims. Because at that point, like you'll probably like other household things. Like chores and those sort of things. I feel like I say that like I don't like The Sims. I adore The Sims. Sims is great. That was nice and fast. That was lovely. Mostly one row. Ooh, ooh, am I gonna catch up? Crazy. Doop. It was around here somewhere. I feel like I really am just getting faster. Probably helps that there's not as much. That's probably what it is. I don't think I've obtained an optimal strategy. I don't think that was it. Unfortunately. Oh, we're full. I do like just my chests over here. I don't know where to put them though. This one is not full. Love a zombie villager. Over. I love you so. You know what? I'm gonna sleep because it's been a few days, so just in case, we're gonna take a quick nap, a quick Z's. I was trying to think of anything that word for it. I was thinking about doing like the snore, but I don't even think I can. That goes in that spot. Made up my mind. 35. Lovely. So please let me go. Oh wait, I didn't move it. Right. Yes. Please let me go. Oh, please let me go. Bum, bum. Over here. Every time. There's never not an issue. For some reason. Nah! We're good. Had a little jump scare, but we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, I think I got all the ones that fell. I smoke a pack a day because I like the buzz. Glassy. Okay, now I know that that hole's there. Let's actually just take care of the ones that I can see. Don't have a bottom. Again, I'm just not thinking. Hit me with an. I think we're good now. And it's raining. How lovely. The rain. And slowly from the inside out. Let my mother down and takes a monster. World till I'm in the ground. When I'm drinking, I'm just not thinking. Is it just dark? Is it just raining or is it dark? Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Calm down. Days of whiskey in hand. Oh wait, are we full? Oh no. We're fine. And over here. Chicken, you better move. I am a plummeting train. I think they clumped. I think we're fine. Oh, days so whiskey in hell. I mean, I'm also here, but whatever. I'm kidding. I switched things that I didn't mean to switch. There we go. All days are whiskey and hell. Fucked up. Now it's getting dark. Yeah. I hope you stay whiskey and hell. Oh, come on. It's like darkish. It's not that dark. I guess the box has betrayed me. That it was my own fault. God, oh Lord. Oh shit, I feed myself. Me, myself. Oh, I took it like a champ. Just the one floating block. That's all I need. Just me and my one floating block. Welcome back. And just talk about me and my one floating block. Hello. Happy Tuesday. How are ya? We're almost halfway done with the tree. Obviously not this part, the terraforming of it. We're almost at that log. In real life, I assume. I was like, can you predict Minecraft weather? Yes, okay. Well, I hope you stay very safe. And hope everybody is doing the best that they can to stay safe. I don't know if we're getting any. If it's coming from south west of Zaps, then we probably are. Yeah, that's scary. Hello, chicken. Chickens used to be my enemies last season. It's just funny. Now they're wheat seeds. I know, it's crazy. Like, working. I don't know why today. I don't know if there's just like a specific method. I assume it's the mixture of me using this shovel so I don't have to separate grass from dirt, plus like, I don't know, determination. That I've just been, I feel like I've been rocking through this today. I don't think anything happened of note. I didn't die. Um, I don't think so. Which just sounds kind of sad. Like, no, you didn't miss anything. Which means that technically, like, I'm gonna say it technically didn't have to happen because that makes it even sound worse. But I'm like, oh, I really just like did not move this over. Just getting all of the dirt. And also, we're gonna be close to it, but also there's a decent amount of, like, this whole area doesn't have to be picked up. So I think it'll be even faster in this middle section as opposed to over there where it was like hill, hill, hill. You know, the whole time. Oh, speaking of, I haven't been watching Outlander. It's because I, like, stopped watching YouTube, and then I was, like, trying to figure out how to, like, watch it the right amount. Makes any sense? Like, I'm like, I still want to watch YouTube. I like Hermitcraft, you know, but I'm like, I need to find, like, a normal, a way to watch it normally and not, like, insane amounts. So I'm still trying to figure that out. I've, like, set my best solution currently, and I would love suggestions if anyone has any. No pressure, of course. Is like using it as a TV show in the sense of like I have a hour timer like on my computer. It's like a browser extension. I think that's what those are called, right? In Chrome, like a Chrome extension, where I get like an hour a day, and then like so it turns into like my dinner show. I think yeah, that's really smart actually, because I can do that, and then obviously I would still watch like my favorites, but I don't know. I keep clicking into my inventory. I guess to check. We are about to switch. Yeah. And then, and like use that as like my dinner show, because that's what Outlander was. Was like I would watch it during dinner, and then I wouldn't watch anything else during the day, which I think could be fine. Like if I'm, you know, supposed to get a lot of work done, but sometimes I'm just like, you know, because I have the problem of I don't really have weekends because the actual weekend I work, and then I also stream every day. So it's like trying to balance like not working, because I always have that like mentality of like, well, I could be working, and like, because I'm not like doing physical labor, I think my brain thinks that I could work all day every day. I'm just not for some reason. Like it's laziness where it's like, no, actually, you doing things that take mental power is still working. Actually, surprise! I really just have so much dirt on there. Nope. And so it's trying to figure out that balance of everything. If like I do actually sometimes deserve to watch more than 1 hour of YouTube, because this like that's what I like. I'm not a big TV show person, and there's nothing wrong with TV, obviously, but I would rather watch, like, YouTube is my TV, you know? and like trying to just become a TV person overnight just does not happen. And so I like turned into someone that, oh crap, I need to go this way. I just turned into someone that like it's like there's like a thing called like bedtime revenge procrastination, I think, where it's like you stay up super late because just to like watch TV and stuff because you worked for so long. I know, and that's the thing is in like the things that have paid me real life money as opposed to like Monopoly money, I don't know. We're all we're all like labor jobs. I mean, it wasn't like construction or anything. It was just like retail and food, but it's still like I had to stand for my entire shift, you know? And so I guess just my brain can't associate desk work with like with taking energy, you know? Unfortunately. I don't like that I'm like this. Just to clarify. Oh, this is gonna pop me back up. Can you pop me back down, please? I have stuff under there. So yeah, it's just trying to learn to find that balance of like you don't have to like do everything all at once, and like if you want to, because well that's what I do. It's not necessarily like bedtime whatever, but it's like because I restricted myself so much and like worked a lot, I like no I like take the whole day off and then I feel horrible about it. I'm like I took the whole day off, you know, when I could have been working today and I just didn't do it. And I'm like, no, it's not that you just didn't do it. It's it's that your brain couldn't handle it. And that's fine. It's okay if your brain can't handle it because you just did a lot yesterday and you just can't acknowledge that because to you it's not like considered actual work. Oh my god, it's so good. He sent me a picture on Discord and I was like, oh my god. 2 mouths, 1 love. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about recently. Oh, Fox says I asked Zaps earlier and he's not. So I was just curious if you're like a monthly goals person. Cuz I am and I'm excited for March. So, I ask. I just find it fun. Even if they're like they don't even have to be crazy. Guys, halfway. Technically, I have to do this row to be halfway. Actually, no, I have to do half of this row to be halfway. Oh, I gotta move this one more. Which I kind of already am for the length. It goes for the month. Oh, well, I'm glad that you know your own limits. I'm like, how do I brush my teeth and wash my... That is a wonderful goal to have. Truly, truly. I am someone like to me, I guess I never considered like them goals, but I guess they are. Oh, I was like this far away and I just thought, you know, like when you break something there's particles. I just thought that was a particle that wasn't going away. I was like, why isn't it going away? It's like it's not supposed to. Okay, officially halfway done with the terraforming from the top. We still have to terraform up to this level as well, but that's for after we gather everything to use from over here. Do I have anything over there? I can't tell. But yeah, because earlier I was talking about like my February goals, and I think I'm gonna achieve most of them. I'm not sure if all of them. If I want to achieve all of them, I think I have to push myself like this last few days to edit a video, which won't even take that long to be honest. It's just like about the fact of doing it. Yes, definitely. Anything that you decide is a goal is a goal. That's how I view it. I really should also be doing the grass as I go. No, I could just do the grass as I build. Bum, bum. Yeah, I'm like trying to think of what my March goal should be. I definitely want that I have to fix. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a lot longer than it is, I think. Yeah, it's definitely not as long as I thought. Not the seeds. They snuck in. That was such a sad throw. Definitely. But yeah, I want to do yoga this month. Like, I don't know. I think just, to be honest, like, actually, I hit this, didn't I? Yeah. Like, that's the thing is we just had the conversation of, like, knowing how important breaks are, but then my first, like, instinct was like, oh, I should make sure I work on, like, a YouTube video, like, every day. Not, like, release a video every day, just, like, work on it every day. And I'm like, girl, we literally just talked about how rest is important, how mental work is still work. Ooh. But also, I'm definitely someone that, like, if I don't work on something every day, I feel like it's one of those things that, like, streaks help me. You know, let me some Duolingo. But, like, truly, like, even if it's, like, for 5 minutes, it's, like, having that streak for a long time, actually. I would, like, think doing streaks or whatever. Did I not move? I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, I feel like I did move it enough, but then I didn't, I guess. I think it's because I'm moving it on one way. Like, when I'm going this way, I move it, but when I'm going this way, I forget. I think that's what's happening, because it was happening earlier, too. No, I know, it's just, like, I just know myself in this, and it's just, to me, it's just funny that, like, that I'm like, oh, I want to make sure I do this every day, even though we literally just said maybe don't have that kind of expectation, because you know that you need a break sometimes. That's why I just think just the juxtaposition, that's all that I'm laughing at. I definitely think that there is yeah. I definitely think that there is, like, a way to do it. Because that actually is something I've realized fairly recently. Hey, I've already been streaking. This is my, actually, does anybody have a guess for how many days in a row that I have streamed, including today? Like, today would be day whatever. Of how many days I've streamed in a row. I gotta find it. I do have, of course, you know me. I talked to earlier about how I have a, I've just always been here. I'm always here. You think 8? If we're including today, wait, I'll let Zaps guess real fast. I guess I really should decide what does that say about my presence. Clearly, you guys don't notice it as much. No, today's day 37. I've streamed every single day, including today, for 37 days. And you thought it was 8 or 9. Oh my god. That's so funny. Thanks. I just, I do have a reason, not a method to my madness. I have a reason for my madness. Yeah, I was just thinking that when you said 8, I was like, you thought a week and a day ago I did not stream. What does that say? Well, also, to be fair, I don't always stream at the exact same time. But I have streamed every day. And once I did, one of those streams was for a half an hour, because not only was the stream laggy, I was also laggy. But I hung out with Mama for a half an hour, and she's like, this is how I usually play Minecraft, so I don't mind watching it. I was like, I can't do it. What was your actual guess then? If I decide to believe this claim. You didn't want to. You didn't want to be like 75, and I'm like, absolutely not. Hello, happy Tuesday. How are you? Oh no, you can read previous chats. Never mind. Well, I guess no one ever put it in there. We're just talking about. Do you have a guess for how many days in a row, including today, that I've streamed? Because we're just chatting about goals and stuff. But anyway, so I set myself that goal. Right. I was thinking a couple weeks at least. It's actually, including today, 37. I just think that's really funny. Oh. Anyway, so when I like set myself that goal to stream every day for 100, well, the goal is 100 days. We'll see if we make it. I've certainly had to do some weird things to be able to get it so far, but the thing that really helps me, and the same thing with walking, I'm only 3 days behind in walking, so I've walked like every day for like 34 days in a row, is that I don't have any other parameters when it comes to it. So like that 30-minute stream counted fully. There was a time that to be honest, I didn't really feel like streaming, so I only streamed for 2 hours. And I was like good with that. Same with walking. Sometimes I just walk for 20 minutes, sometimes I go for an hour and a half. You know? And so that's why I'm like kind of okay with like if I want my goal to be like working on YouTube every day, it's like it could just be like for 5 minutes, and I'm genuinely okay with that. Because I know that's all I could have handled today, you know? It's just about being honest with myself. And like, because it's one of those things where it's like, at the start of it, I was like, especially with the walking one, it's like, oh, well, if I only have to do it for 20 minutes, I'm only going to do it for 20 minutes. But then slowly, as I'm walked every day, it has turned into, I only have to do it for 20 minutes, but it makes me feel so much better when I do it for longer. I love doing it for longer. I love going for my walks. And so, I am on the wrong side. There we go. And so I've actually like now wanted to do it for longer. And so that's what I'm kind of hoping will happen with like working on stuff. Is like, yeah, I don't have to do it for much longer, but I want to. I think it's good for me, you know, working on something I'm passionate about. So I'm excited. We've been petting her for 3 months. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where March takes us. And also, this is kind of, I don't want to say it's like game time, but it's kind of game time right now, because March is the last month that we're not going to get as many hours. And so I have plans. I will totally tell you what the plans are in 2 seconds. I just want to finish my thought real fast. Is that let me get this stuff. Oh no, I don't have a way to get over it. Oh no. I don't know why. I'll just put this here. Anyway, so I said let me finish my thought and I forgot what my thought is. Oh yeah. So this is like the last month that like it's guaranteed that I don't have a lot of work hours, and like so my family doesn't have the expectation that I should be working a lot. And so I really like want to like get to a place where I'm like clearly working a decent amount every day to like show my dad being like, see, I am working towards something. Can I please just like only do 2 hours? So we'll see how it goes. But as for building inside, yes, I am going to be building like an underground, I don't want to call it black market, because you know nothing really is, I'm not like the only way it could be like a true black market in like in Minecraft would be like if I'm selling command blocks, and I'm certainly not doing that. But like think like I guess a shadow market. I'm not sure what the term define. I don't know if that's just a term from a specific book. I like how when I search define, the 3 first defines are yap, router, and spoil. 2 of those are because of connections. One of them is because I wanted to find the exact definition of yap, because I feel like I say like I yap a lot. But I wanted to, because because I wanted to, not commandeer, what's the word? I wanted to sell the X-ray mods. No, it's gonna be like fermented spider eyes and stuff in there. So it'll be like just probably basically things for. Yeah, I guess a shadow market is unregulated or less regulated private market where goods and exchanges and goods and services are exchanged. But yeah, I just want it's more for the aesthetics than like I'm not trying to like make like a rival like shopping district by any means. It's literally just for aesthetic, and I'm gonna put like villagers in there as like the little shopkeepers and stuff. I just thought it would be like fun to like build something in the center. And so like inside the tree it's gonna be dark because this is the purple. It's gonna be purple walls and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited about it. And then in the center of it, I want to build like, because I want it to be like different, like rings of them coming down. I will not be doing that. I am not happy. No, and then through the whole thing, because they're gonna be rings, and then in the center will be hollow, because I'm gonna build like one of those a giant crystal in it. Well, hopefully. I mean, it might look bad, and then I'll get rid of it, but that's the goal. I have a vision. I just don't know if it could be executed. We shall see. I need to go actually check down there to make sure that I am not accidentally like not picking up the stuff over here. No, it's not gonna be for a little bit. Little bit. We're good. I can't believe I'm like all the way over here. Like, I covered like the tree farm today. And I'm already like all the way over here. Guess it just takes a few hours and a good shovel. Yeah, because this is fine. Yeah, we still have space. Ugh. That's the problem with this right now, though, is I want to keep up with this, but also, like, I'm not getting rid of that much area. But yeah, and then, of course, because I just absolutely love myself so much, is I'm going to be doing this whole thing again on my personal world. And instead, the inside's gonna be a library of all of the books I'll ever need. Because I was actually originally thinking, I was like, I'm hitting all of the wrong buttons. I was thinking originally, like, oh, maybe I won't build it on the server, I'll just build it in my world. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't peer pressure because no one pressured me, but it's like the thought of like people coming by and seeing how crazy the tree is, that kind of was like, I kind of want that. Because obviously you can't do that in a single player world. I guess I could like turn it into like, I don't know. I don't even think you could. I don't know if you could take a pre-existing world and turn it into a server. Even if you can, I wouldn't want to. Not just for people to see my tree. But this way, I can do it. And then, because I originally was going to make a YouTube video out of it, but I can just not. And just, like, make the inside a video on its own. Just because, I'm not going to lie, it's harder to make videos out of things that you stream. Just because sometimes, like, not that obviously I stream with the face cam. I don't mind showing my face. But sometimes it just doesn't match the vibe of a video. That's why I don't have a face cam on my videos. It's just kind of annoying because then also, like, I film in my PJs a lot. And there's more opportunity for me to film if I don't have to show my face, you know? It's like the same thing. Like, not a lot of us. Wait, when did... Foxy, did you just not rejoin? Oh, that's what it was. I was like, when'd you leave? It's like the reset. I loved the reset. Yeah, I know, that's why I was confused. I was like, where'd you go? Oh, there's a bat. Which means there's Skelly. Should we go fight? Me, Katie, and Gunnar. Do I just go in? I was thinking about putting light levels down. Ah! There's more than one of you. Oh my god, die. Why couldn't I hit you? Thank you. Oh, we got a creeper. I really can't see anything. Ah! It was just arrows, we're fine. Thanks, bye! Matter what's down. Well, there you are. Now, are the people on worth it to him? Does he join? He never wants to hang out with me. I kid. I feel like I don't know why I think I have something in my teeth. I ate a bagel, which doesn't really stick in your teeth the same way. Ah, gotcha. But get back here. There we go. Oh, that was a sad noise. Yeah, accidentally. Totally accidentally. Also, I wasn't underground. Just everything. The only things that was correct about this whole thing was a bat. Or it was hit a bat. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I thought it was just gonna be like hit a bat because they're kind of hard to hit. Oh, that's why it was no. I did not get that at all. I was like, I don't understand. To be fair, the first time I glanced at it, well, I was still waiting for the bat to die, was I thought it said banana, and I was like, huh? There, but I get it now. It makes sense now. And I'm out of space. Lovely. But like, actually, lovely. That's lovely. Because that means more of it's done. Oh, look at this whole thing. Not tonight. Banana. How are we already like I already need to redo the shovel. Done. The box is getting smaller. And the box doesn't even extend for the whole thing. Where does the box end, actually? I should know that. Can I not fly? I cannot fly. I was like, why can't I fly? Because I'm scared of a singular skeleton. Oh, yeah, look at that ending. Do we start working from the other side? I say yes. Let's do it. Why am my eyes watering? I swear, it's just so emotional. I'm almost done. It's never the same. Watching by the flame. This side kind of is not fun because I don't have a beacon. So if there's stone under this whole thing, then it's gonna take a second. Imagine I fly over, get the beacon effect for 15 seconds, and then fly back instead of just moving the beacon. Oh. Get out of here. Oh, I ran out of food. I was like, something is not adding up. Oh, the way that that was perfectly 64. Love it. Love it. There more? I don't want more mobs. I want mobs to leave me alone. The server would be on peaceful if it was up to me. I'm kidding. No, I don't do that. Oh, but speaking of, kind of, not really. I do like that they changed it. Now, instead of allow cheats, it's allow commands. Now, nobody can claim that you're cheating. Ooh, that's so exciting. I guess I can move it from this side. Now I just gotta figure out which one it is. Is it this one? It is, right? Yes, but it's just going the wrong way. Yep. So, do left click now. Whoa. That's new. Left clicking. I have to say, on Hermitcraft, I've noticed that they, almost all of them actually now, use like the animated things. I don't know what it's called. But where like all of the mobs are more animated, which is, I love every single one except for the creeper. The creeper like creeps me out genuinely. Like more, I thought before normal creepers are adorable. The way that they walk and stuff, they turn into fresh animations like you. The way it's because they turn the toes like 45 degrees or whatever. And I hate it. I hate it so much. It makes me like, I'm not, I guess it makes them look like spiders. I don't actually know what the spiders look like with the fresh animation, so maybe I also hate those. But you do. But I'm just like absolute everything. I'm so glad that they have it because I like it on literally all the other mobs except for the creeper and potentially the spider, but I haven't noticed the spider. I just like, I don't know, in real life spiders are fine. I hate oh, I can't even think about it. I hate them in Minecraft. I don't know. I think maybe it's because, like, maybe it's like their hitbox is so small that, like, to me, they're like the hardest to kill out of anything. It's because I can usually get like a mob in my line of sight this way, but like this way, is the problem. I think. Okay, is there two versions of the song? Because he says, why'd you only call me when you're high? But then sometimes he says, oh no, at the end he says, why did you only phone me when you're high? How do I get rid of this? Gonna have an early night. Why'd you? Imagine though having a British and American version with just two different words for it. Call. You should. Oh my god, yes. I've done them before. I'm incredibly bad. I think it's like I don't want to say it's confirmed because I haven't gotten a diagnosis by all. But I do think I might have like slight dyslexia. And so it takes me forever to think on how to spell things. And so it makes it like my physical like fingers could probably like move that fast. I mean, I kind of know that they can. Not that we use as many keys on the keyboard, but like I can generally like do okay with Minecraft stuff. It's more about remembering which hotkeys do what, not actually clicking the physical hotkeys. You know. And so doop, doop. We're just not landing on it. There we go. And so it just takes me forever to type. Well, not forever. It's just I'm not a fast typer. That's what I'll say. My goodness. Better than I do. Figure out. Oh no, you're a sleeper. Now I have to sleep. Better than I do. What in the world? It's been 2.5 hours. This is true. If you have an Amazon Prime account. Oh, I gotta make sure mine's updated. Because I sub to myself. I don't know if mine is. Because I obviously use an alt account. Is that against terms of service? Technically, it's my dad's account, so it's not me subbing to myself. I just use an account that has my name on it. If it's against terms of service, this is a joke. This is all 100% a joke. Been carrying your sins mine. I need to go mining soon. Because I need to get my full netherite upgrade. I know this is a random thought to have, but you know, it's just well, I was thinking about like, oh, what if? Because for a second I thought I heard the shovel like make the break noise, and I was like, that would really suck if I lost the shovel. I was like, I don't even think I have another diamond. No, I might have one more. I forgot a shovel only takes one more diamond. Okay. But I was like, oh, I should get the upgrade. It'd be really funny if I only had a shovel, a netherite shovel. None of my other tools or armor were netherite, just the shovel. Oh, okay. We are off to go do something about this. Oh, I have to stop by my ender chest. My ender chest in the sky. It really sounds like it died. No, it's just literally in the sky. I thought I had... No, I think I have some at my house. Okay. No, with that one. Get back. I was right. Is that a lot? I genuinely don't know like what a lot is supposed to be. I guess per minute. Yeah, that's wait. Now that I think about it, that's a lot. Oh my god. Also nice. Well, let me Google average words per minute typing. Professional typists are between 43 and 80. And that says professional typists. So you're certainly on the higher end. Well, that's good. If that's your job. I hope so. Oh my god. This terrain here, I'm like jealous. I don't know how you can be jealous of terrain, but I somehow am. Like look at this. Not that this hole would do anything, but like laying on top of this tree. Ooh, I saw some enchanted. Like this. I can fly through that, right? Yeah. That wasn't that impressive. I didn't claim it was. She said, "Oh my love's red." I know. I have like a cave right next to my starter base that I want to do something with. Welcome back. We're just admiring Minecraft terrain. Unfortunately, like I have nothing to compare it to, which I'm like happy about in the sense that like I always get to see this beauty, but also like I don't know what it was like. Give them teeth like you taught me for. Yeah, nothing else needs. I was just here. Nothing else needs bending. Oh, I guess I can put these back. That's what I left it for myself. Give me something to do while I wait. Did I love you to be like me? Round is enough for I know my own, she said. Oh, I want you inside my head. Leather, chainmail, gold. I wish I could like go down to my base, but it won't be rendered in. Just to like go grab carrots while I'm waiting for these guys to show up. Leave on the ground, lost and found, understand me. Oh, you guys are here. I talked about it. Actually, I don't know if you were here yesterday either, but I got an album from my brother for my birthday, or a vinyl, and he like let me pick it out because he didn't know what I wanted, so we went last night to go get it. And I actually originally was going to get the album that this song is, just because I was like looking around and there wasn't a lot of options that I liked, you know, because I was looking strictly at like the little dividers that have all the names, and I wasn't looking through like the miscellaneous section for some reason. I don't know. And I also love the song. This is a part of my playlist. This isn't just the Smart Shuffle. We need to like share a playlist. Imagine, that'd be so cute if we like found favorite songs for each other. That'd be adorable. But yeah, so originally was going to get this, and I was like, let me look through the miscellaneous, because I was trying to find a 5 Seconds of Summer one. Oh yeah, I really don't know how Spotify works, so I forget about so many features. My brother once said, I guess we're putting the original story to the side for a second. He was like, oh yeah, you know, like what's your day list? And I was like, what's a day list? And I was like, my daily mix? Is that what you're talking about? He's like, no, like, what's your day list? I'm like, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. He thought I was kidding because of how much I use Spotify every day. Every single time I'm in the car, when I'm streaming, like, when I go for walks, every day I use Spotify. And he's like, you don't know what a day list is? I was like, you're talking about your daily mix, right? And he's like, no, I'm not talking about your daily mix. I'm talking about your day list. And I think I don't remember what mine was. It was kind of boring. But I don't know if they still do that. How do you find it? Do you just search day list? See, like, that's the thing, is I genuinely don't even know how to find it. Cause when I pop up, it has, like, my daily mix at the top. And so I didn't know that this was a thing. Okay. Just day list. Made for you. This one, don't use your day list. Oh. So you just add it to your library. Okay, I just added mine to my library. Right now, it's Nostalgia 2010's Tuesday evening. I guess I do stream. I think I always stream at night on Tuesdays. And so, this is actually a good playlist. It starts with, speaking of 5 Seconds of Summer, it starts with She Looks So Perfect. And then Everybody Talks, Teenage Dream, Some Nights. I don't know if I know Break Even. Can I add it to my queue from here? And we'll play on my computer? We'll see. Because it knows that I'm connected to my computer right now. So we'll see. Since You've Been Gone, I'm going to add that too. Let's hope this works. Oh my god. I Lived. 80s retro rock. Ooh. Yeah. That's it. I think that's good. Okay, so I saved it, so I'll look at it more often. I just like, yeah, but he like told me that, and I was like, you're not talking about your daily mix, and he's like, no, I'm not talking about your daily mix. Anyway, back to the main story. So I was like, I wanted a 5 Seconds of Summer album because, well, I originally wanted the Wombats because that's like my all-time favorite band, and they're like not that popular. So I looked, and I have a few albums by them, so it wasn't like horribly like grievanced if I couldn't get it. Well, there you go. It changes every day. And so I like looked for the Wombats, they didn't have anything. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'll look at 5 Seconds of Summer. And I really wish they did numbers. Like, you know how in the alphabet, usually at the end, they'll have like a numbers section? Thank you so much for the lyric. I really appreciate it. And so I thought it would be in there, and I was like, I guess it could be an F's. So I looked at F's, and they did have it, and they had like all of them. Like they definitely like had enough albums where they could have had their own like slot. Like there was definitely other artists that had less albums there that didn't have their own, or that had their own slot. But I was like, whatever. And so they had all of the albums except for my favorite, and I was like, oh, that's fine. I'll get my second favorite. That's cool. And so I go to grab it, and it's $37.99. I was like, oh, that's a lot. Because usually when I get albums, they're like 25. And I guess just my taste in music is cheap, but I feel like that's what that says. And so I turned to my brother and I was like, hey, do you have like a budget? Like I obviously don't want to like do like if he's thinking like 25 and I get like a 37, that's kind of a difference, you know? And he's like, anything under, I was thinking like under 50. I was like, oh, perfect. I have mine. I'm ready to go. I was like, wait a second. Let me see one more time. And I looked through it again, and there was my favorite album. It's Calm. And I was like, oh my god, this is so exciting. And it was $34.99, so it was $3 cheaper. And I was like, I just saved you money, and I got something I wanted even more. So I officially am the owner of a new record. My first 5 seconds is of a record. And it was really funny, because on the way back, because it's the reason it's called Calm is because it's the initials of their first names. And so my brother goes, you know, it could have also been called Clam, right? I was like, I hate you. You just, and I, as a joke, I was like, you just ruined the album for me. And he goes, no, I did not. I feel like these should be like piled up more than they are, but whatever. I feel like I just shared a whole, I guess I was clicking as I was talking. Oh, that's down there because it switched with that. Arrows. We're already filling this arrows up. Arrows are always the one that... And maybe it's because I use all the other stuff for things. Like, rotten flesh I trade. Gunpowder I use for rockets. Bones I use for bone meal. Whereas arrows, I guess, like... I mean, I have a mending, not infinity bow. But I just, in general, don't really use bows that often. So then... That must be it. Oh, it worked. Sugar. Glowstone. Bows. But yeah, that's my fun story. And now I'll have nothing to talk about tomorrow. I mean, I guess I could do something during the day tomorrow. Barely breathing. God, that I don't believe it. She's got time, she's got freedom. Bam, bam. A potato! This reminds me, what's that video? An avocado! Thanks! No break even. What am I supposed to do? Have some self-love, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm falling to pieces. Come on, we're so close. Actually, I'm gonna check how close we are. We're so close. Less than 300. 297. I think that's right. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Why didn't that sweep? It's weird. What's your like favorite way to get XP? I think my favorite is when I'm using a fortune pickaxe to gather all of to like figure out how much coal I actually got, and I just hold my other pickaxe in the hand as I'm like in a tower like 20 blocks high from the ground, just of coal ore. It's my favorite random way to get XP. I know it's not the fastest, but it's just convenient, especially when it's like, you know, when you've done like 1 or 2 uses of like your pickaxe, so it's like it's entirely green, but it's still like not technically fully mended. Like that's one I'll do it usually. Everybody's laughing out and not in the pain. Suitcase I took. And said, wait. Giving me with no love. We're so close. Oh, there we go. Who knows where that goes? And then let me just run home real fast so that I can grab more carrots. And then heart breaks, no it don't break. No it don't break. I totally am gonna finish that house right there. No, I will finish it. Question is when. Question is always when. Let's go. Woo. Peace. Breaks and we don't break even. Even no. Come on. We gotta hurry back. We don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna get more of it done. I love this mountain. I feel like it'd be cute is if like I added a little, even if I don't want to build anything to like ruin it, is just put a little hut on the top for like any passersby that you know, one of those like rescue shops. Not even a shop, like it'd be free, but like has like food, maybe like a just like an iron sword. I guess if I had the diamonds, I'd give them a diamond sword and a shield, just so they're, and like maybe some armor, just so they're fine on the rest of the way home. Maybe a boat. I mean, we do have those free elytras. We can put an elytra in there if necessary. Be cute to plant that somewhere. Like find from the thing is though, I was gonna say find remote areas to do it in, but then also that could make it really big, especially if we wanted to do chunk trimming. That wouldn't be very, very good. I feel like I'd be the one that uses it most. My elytra actually accidentally breaks in between my journey. Cause through elytra it takes like, it's real fast, but imagine walking that whole thing. Oh god, I don't even want to think about it. You say. Found that way. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, not my sworn enemy. Ugh. Yeah, now I get what I want. Come out of sight. I feel like she's like so underrated. Like I feel like when you hear like, oh, like best vocalist of our generation, I feel like they never bring her up. But I did see a tweet recently where it was like any artist releasing a new song, like being terrified for her to cover it because she always does it so much better than everybody. Like, and sometimes including the artist that released the song. Rather funny. Rather funny. She also seems like such like the sweetest person ever. She didn't let the fame get to her head. Yeah, because wasn't she the first winner of American Idol? I think. What I want. Thank God. She was. Yeah, because sometimes I get her in the Carrie Underwood confused? Because she also won American Idol, right? I can't remember who did it first. You know, something that I find really funny is I feel like The Voice has the most popular judges. Like, I feel like they had, like, Niall Horan, they had Ariana Grande, you know? Like, except, can anyone name a single person that has competed on that show to have, like, a successful career now? I feel like I can't think of a single person. Maybe there is. Maybe it could be, like, a country star or something, but couldn't tell ya. Couldn't tell ya. That's the unfortunate truth. I wonder why we like singing competitions so much. I guess people just like competition and stuff. I do also find it really funny that America's Got Talent. I wonder what the percentage of winners were singers. You know, because like I guess do we have the X Factor over here? I think we do. Or but we at least have an equivalent like American Idol or whatever. But singers like, no, I'm going on America's Got Talent, even though like that's like the one chance for any other talent except for singing to have like a non-niche like audience find it, you know? Because like, what is it called? Ink Master. Ink Master is like a cool show. Obviously, you wouldn't do Ink Master on America's Got Talent, but like that's niche. It's only people that like tattoos and stuff. It's not gonna reach as much of an audience. So singers were like, actually it's still mine, thanks. I'm sure there's a stat on that, right? What percentage of teens vape? No, of America's Got Talent winners were singers. I guess I could have said musicians, but I don't want a list. I just want a number. How often do singers win? Over 50%? And they have so many shows. There's so many singing shows. And over 50% of the America's Got Talent winners. I mean, this is out of 17 seasons. I don't know if there's more seasons since, but still, 9 out of 17. I feel like, to be honest, it would be really hard. I guess also, to be fair, a lot of talents are like hard to like turn into like gigs, you know? You know, you're not gonna like, someone could be really talented at knitting, but I guess they could just sell what they knit. That was a bad example. Puzzling, you could puzzle really fast, but like, and there's competitions for it, but like, you couldn't turn it into like a performance in the same way you can like singing. Though I do watch Karen Puzzles, and she makes a lot of puzzle videos, obviously. Ooh. What does Piff do? Is Piff a person? Sorry, I'm really not trying to sound rude at all. I just genuinely, I've never heard anything about this person. Or, villagers. I guess I'll be using my, arrows. Comedian, okay. Well, that's very exciting. I actually just bought tickets to go see, what's his name? Gianmarco Ceresi in May 31st, end of May. And I literally, it was like 2:30 in the morning. And I saw that he was like, he literally is doing a show, like 5 minutes from my house. Like I could walk there. Jeez, bud. What do you have to get? You have a crossbow. You gonna shoot me? Haha. Oh, it hit me. Do we not have a captain? That'd be lovely, actually. So I don't have to go find a cow. And I get to pick my arrows back up. Love this for me. Anywho. Yeah, and they were $20 each. So I was like, oh, I'll buy two, you know? Just so, because also it could be nice just to go with someone. But I also wanted to kind of guarantee, I wanted it to be one of those ones, this sounds bad, but she 100 probably 100,000% understands what I mean. Is I was like, I want someone that I could go with, but like if I wanted to bring someone else instead, she would be okay with it. You know, if I like end up like, I don't know, like have I found out like a friend from work actually really likes this person, like she wouldn't mind being like, oh yeah, I don't have to go. One of those. So I call her at 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, maybe let's hope she's up. I'm like, I think she's up. Because she's also a late nighter. But I was like, maybe, I'm not sure. And so I call her, and she was up, and she's like, yeah, what's up? I was like, yeah, I was thinking about getting tickets. It's for the end of May. But would you want to go with me? Like, you might have actually seen the guy. You know, he's kind of popular on TikTok. And she was like, yeah, sure, I'll go see a comedy show. I was like, lovely. And so I got 2 of them. Except, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be fine because I'm sure they've done it many times. But for some reason, they were like, oh, we're not gonna send you a ticket. Like, we're just gonna have you, like, you just wrote down like a specific name that you have to and you have to bring an ID that matches that name, and then they'll like let you in and stuff. It's because they wanted to discourage like printing tickets off of like emails, whatever, to like reduce waste, which I think is like good idea in concept, but also just like this is the hill that we're dying on. I just feel like I would rather just have a ticket, to be honest. I'm just a ticket girly. I know, like I feel like you just have a list, you know. I'm like, but like I can't do anything to like combat it. And this, I guess I have like they sent like a confirmation email, but it doesn't. So I guess I could do it that way. But like, I feel like it would just create more problems than like. Whereas like if you obviously there's someone that has a ticket, you know, it's a little bit more convincing that yes, I'm supposed to be here even if they're not on a list. You know, I was like, I don't love that, but whatever. And I was like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, I don't think this isn't to say anything bad about the comedian. I think he could sell it out, but just based on the location of the venue, I think I might be okay. Even if like I obviously don't want this to happen, but like if we have to like it's one of those things where it's like sold out. Like we might still be able to like squeeze in, you know. But I think we're good. I mean, I got the order or confirmation email, but I was like, the least favorite thing is I understand people not like getting mailed the tickets or whatever, but like you won't email someone digital tickets just in case they might print them out. Like, it's like the whole thing with straws. It's like, yes, obviously straws hurt turtles. That is not the biggest problem of climate change. Remember they had 2 serious. They said they didn't want to in the final, so they gave the spot to Boise. I think Jude, who couldn't. To be honest, I don't like competition shows, especially ones like that. I just get such secondhand embarrassment with it. I don't know why, but I'm like, I don't like seeing constant rejection in that sense. When it's like, I'm okay with like rejection when it comes to like Big Brother and stuff because it's like something, it's usually something that they did or it's because of a alliance they have. That I don't know how many I clicked, but I hope that's enough. Whereas like that sort of thing, it's just like they're just like this person's talent is better than this person's talent, even though it's not the same talent. Because like that's why singing shows make sense. It's like who's the better singer, but America's, I almost said Britain's Got Talent. America's Got Talent is, well, Britain is too, but that's what we're talking about. America's Got Talent is like, is this guy's magic show better or worse than this person's like, what is it called? Oh my god, what is it called? Ventriloquism. And is that better than this person singing? And then is that better than this person's gymnastics? It just doesn't make sense. It's like, it's too many different factors. It'd be a horrible scientific study. You know, it's not, you can't judge it that way. Also, I just don't like Simon Cowell in general. Give me the creeps. And see that with my whole chest. I was just thinking, I was like, this is gonna be on the internet for other. I don't care. I will stand by the fact that I don't like Simon Cowell. That is a hill I will die on. Walk all over me. Oh. Aw, I want to happen again. How am I this bad at this? There we go. Ding dong, even if it's over. Don't mind. We'll do this last row. Actually, we'll wait. Actually, that might line up. I was gonna say we'll wait until my inventory's full, but that might be this last row. Falling deep. I've never landed straight on my feet. Oh, spider. Spider jockey! And they're gonna burn. I didn't realize it was that dark. I really need to scatter those more. Burn! Oh no, it's raining, so they don't burn. How'd you get up there? Oh, there we go. We got a burner. Also, why so many spiders? Do some target practice, I guess. Got that guy. Got that guy. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Got that. No, actually, maybe. Got that guy. Anybody else? Anybody else want a piece of this? Yeah, I really gotta spread those out more. Anybody else want a piece of this? That's a bee. I think we're good. Now that we finish these. Be. Oh, I wonder if I'll get anything. I don't know where I shot them from. I guess over here. No, I'll at least pick up the experience. Ooh, oh, I can't even pick up the string. Oh, whatever. Whatever. We're close. Let me. Ooh, a spider eye. I don't know how many. I guess I can move this like this so I can truly see how much. It's called Honeybee by The Head and the Heart. There's also a song. There's a song called Love Letters to Japan by a band I totally know. What the frick is that band called? The Love Letters to Japan by The Bird and the Bee. And so I get it confused sometimes because the song's called Honeybee by Head and the Heart, and then there's Love Letters to Japan by The Bird and the Bee. Which was one of my songs on my iPod. I don't even know what it's called. It was like an iPod. It was like, think of like a normal iPod, one with the circle, except it was like rounded on the sides. This is one of those. I put it in the queue, so I won't end until that song is done, so we can all enjoy it. I gotta be careful. I'm holding rockets right now. The box is getting smaller. Oops. Wrong buttons. No, let me start doing this. Ooh. Oh, 100%. Either send a photo or put it in Discord of put it in a Discord server when you're done. I hate that I did that. Can that stay there? Or are we gonna have a problem? Yes, we are, of course, are going to have problems. Why not? Why not have problems? I feel like that's I was gonna say mental illness is slogan, but I don't think usually when I say when something has a slogan, it usually already has a slogan. Anxiety slogan. I shall have problems. I wonder how many of these words I remember. All this way to be close, be here with you now. I don't know where that dude came from or is. Lovely. I do know that there is Japanese in this song, and I used to be able to sing it because I could just it's like how you learn any other words. I just heard it so many times that I could do it. I could repeat it, but I have no idea what it means. So I apologize if it's something horrible. I don't think it will be based on the rest of the lyrics of the song, but I don't actually know. Ooh, carpet. I don't need that carpet. Sorry, buddy. You're going down with the wheat seeds. Will I be shooting myself in the foot later? I don't think so. I don't really think I need white carpet. Or any carpet, to be honest, for anything. I have known to be near you all this way. Close to be here with you, and now I will lay down precisely at your patience. But yeah, my iPod, or at least the ones I used a lot, the songs I had a lot on repeat was this song, 1, 2, 3, 4 by Feist, Kicking and Screaming by Miley Cyrus. What else? I feel like those were like the main ones. I really wish, I don't even know if I still have that. I would love to still have it and just look at what my ones were. My first, it wasn't on the iPod, but my first CD was Gwen Stefani, whatever the Sweet Escape album is. And I would almost exclusively listen to Sweet Escape. I didn't care about the other ones. On my big radio, that was it was a radio CD player, and also cassette as well. I guess I'm that old. That's something that like annoys me. It's like, oh, Gen Z doesn't know anything, and I'm like, I grew up with VHSs and cassette, and like had a radio that you could put a cassette in. I didn't own cassettes, but I knew what it was. Like I remember like there was a hack. I forgot about this channel. Oh my god, there was a channel. I mean, they might still be around where they would do. I don't even know what they would do. I guess they were like the first kind of hacks channel. I just remember one time they suggested for like a phone stand, just take a cassette tape container holder or whatever, and flip it upside down because it had the lip, and you could put your phone in that. And I remember there's only 2 videos of there. I remember it was that one and one to find out if your significant other was cheating on you by like rigging up something to put in their car. And it was clearly a joke, just to confirm. It was clearly a joke, but oh my god, I forgot about that channel. That's so funny. But like, and I did that because we owned a cassette. So I definitely like, I hate when people are like, oh, Gen Z doesn't know anything. I'm like, either you're talking about Gen Alpha or like, you have to separate, like, because technology like moves so fast, you have to separate older Gen Z from younger. Because like, Gen Z is from 20, or it goes from 1997, I think, to 2012. And that was if someone born in 2012 is not the same as born as is zillennial. I like that in theory. I hate that word. It sounds gross to me. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is I like see things where they're like, here's the cutoff for older Gen Z, and it usually cuts off either 2000 or 2001. But I'm 2002 is the cutoff. Yeah, but like I guess that's why generations in general don't really work, because I wouldn't be included in a cutoff for older Gen Z if it cuts off in 2001. But also I have an older brother that was born in 2000. So, yeah. Um but so like I still know about all of like his technology, even though it's literally 2 years apart. But like I am old. I had parents. I'm old enough to have, I don't know. I had parents that have a kid that is older Gen Z, so obviously it affected my life, even if I'm not considered it. Even though I think I am, because I'm 10 years older than the youngest. They're just people to me. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that is not how 100% of the world thinks. So, like, there's like an annoying amount of people that judge an entire generation based on a few people. It's really rather annoying. I mean, I'm also like a part of it too, but actually that's not true. I don't judge specific generations. I just judge teenagers. I've always been nervous around teenagers, and so obviously it wasn't fun when I was the teenager. But like right now, it's like turning into alphas, the generation alpha being teenagers. I don't even think yet. Yeah, not yet, but like it's really not like a Gen Alpha or whatever. I'm like, no, I just teenagers are scary. Always. If I was alive like 10 years ago or 30 years ago, millennials would be the teenagers, and I would also be scared of them. I don't like teenagers. It's just because they have the attitude of like, I'm better than you, plus like the energy and agility of being young. So it's just like yeah. Now I'm like determined to finish this, even though I'm more than halfway done, but I also didn't technically start it today, so I don't think. Well, this is a big gap. I don't know. 17. That is also true. I never liked that. Or the axe. Literally the only way that they can stay in business. If teenagers didn't exist, goodbye Axe body spray, the company. No, I actually heard that they have some like nice stuff. It's not Axe specifically. It's just I think it's because it came in the form of a spray. I think that's what it was. That's why people use too much. I don't know what bow is. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Yeah, that was the problem. Could I finish this tonight? That'd be crazy, but also amazing. I mean, I'm not gonna like I say finish it tonight. Get rid of the dirt. I'm not gonna get rid of the stone yet because I don't want to. Well, it's because I'm gonna move the beacon over and everything. But I see some people's streams. I'm like, for me, 3 hours is perfect because it's long enough where it's not just like I can like get into something, but it's not so long where I'm like drained completely, and also like I can still do other stuff during the day. But I see some people, and I'm like, and I think it was like the Baked Dean once where he was streaming before I started streaming. He was streaming after I finished streaming, and I was like, that's fine. Obviously people have do whatever they want. But then I was getting ready for bed, and I was just checking. I was like, oh, I wonder if anyone was streaming like this late. And he was still streaming. And I was like, dude, I like looked at his stream so I could see how many hours, and he was on like hour 8, and like it wasn't like a subathon or anything. It was just his normal thing. I just can't be on for that long. You know, that's my problem. That's how I don't understand how people can do it. I didn't plan on it. But thanks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we're the target audience to tell, but I'll keep it in mind. But yeah, I definitely think I'm an extrovert, but I think streaming is a whole different ballgame. You know, it's like almost like extreme extroversion. I was gonna say to the point of insanity. I don't think it's up. um, but it's like I think it's because like even if you're extroverted, it's like it's different because if you can be extroverted and having a conversation with someone like and it's normal and you don't have to be like as you're having a conversation with them. But like when you're streaming, if you're waiting for people to reply to you in chat, there is kind of a pause and you still kind of have to be like on for it. You know, there's always like the just in case someone new joins or whatever. And so that I'm like, I guess maybe it's probably just like a tolerance thing. He's probably been doing it long enough that he's certainly built it up. Oops. Just gonna do that while I'm down here. Oh, it's this. Oh, well, that's actually lovely because now I've like lit up the whole thing. I'm surprised nothing spawned. Well, this also kind of sucks though. I guess I can steal some of this. So I don't have. So I can. Oh, I can't steal it. Or I can. No, I can combine things. We're fine. Oh my goodness. Oh, lovely. I don't even remember what I was talking about because you were talking about that. Oh, being an extrovert. Yeah, I definitely think I remember my mom used to say, "Oh, it's fine. You're not an extrovert." You're talking about like, because I was like, it was before I had my job here. I didn't have like friends here just because I didn't have an opportunity to make them. And so like my only friends here would like you guys and stuff. I guess I could have waited, whatever. And she's like, "Oh, but you need to like have like real friends." "Oh, it's okay. You're an introvert." Not, and every single time I'd be like, "No, I'm not." And it actually like kind of, I don't want to say it bothered me because it wasn't that. It was just like it made me question it though. I was like, maybe I am an introvert. I don't have any friends here. I'm like, no, just because you don't have friends here doesn't mean you don't want to talk to people. That's actually, no, I shouldn't say that. That's not necessarily what introverts are, but like it's whenever it was kind of hard because whenever I would do something social, a lot of the things that I did in high school that were social were also a lot of work. So I used to think maybe I am an introvert because I would be tired at the end of the day. And I'm like, no, it's not because I'm hanging out with a lot of people. It's because we're hanging out like doing musical theater. So I have to like move sets and like be in costume and like focus on that and like do a million things that way. The activity I'm doing with friends is tiring. I really am just blaming like my tiredness on different things. I've realized, I guess. Different things than they are. So it's like, especially like at work and stuff. Oh, actually, this seems like a weird way to realize it. It wasn't work that made me realize I was an extrovert. it was thinking back to when we would go out, we'd have a little fun, have a few drinks, you know, and it was that I was just like so open with people, and someone that is a natural and like talking to everybody, and someone that's a natural extrovert or introvert, it isn't like that even when they're drinking. It's more it's they wouldn't be like that. I'm just an extrovert with anxiety. That's why I didn't talk to that's why I like wouldn't necessarily be talking to people. That's the difference. Smashing mics in karaoke. What? But yeah, I remember specifically, I think it was like the last time a big group of us went out, like before we went home for the summer. And I remember it was like we pre-gamed at my apartment, me and my roommates, because like it was very nice to be in like the same friend group as your roommates, because then everyone would always go to yours, and so it was amazing during lockdown actually, because then neither of us had to walk home drunk. Obviously, we'd make sure our friends were safe and stuff, but like we didn't have to worry about it as much. Well, I would just like to say, I'm not saying like one is better than the other. I would just like to confirm. But yeah, unfortunately, like with those types of like gigs and stuff, you do kind of have to pretend like you're the most extroverted person ever. But it was really funny. So there was like a circle of us, and I didn't know everybody, but I remember we're all sitting in a circle, and we're all kind of like having like our own conversations. Like I was turn this way talking to two people. There's like a group over here, but we're all like in a circle in our living room. Oops. I just wanted to break that. It's dark. Yes. But I remember I was sitting on one side, and the other side was a girl I think I talked to once. I don't even know if I knew her name. I don't remember who it was actually. So shout out to her. Don't know who you are. Hope you're doing well. But all of a sudden, I like really loudly, I don't even know what I asked. It was pertaining to some conversation that one of the groups was having, and I said it really loudly towards her. And so obviously everyone looked at me and they're like, "What?" And then we had and then my roommate was like, "Yeah, Mia gets really loud and talkative when she's drunk. Sorry." Or I think maybe I said it. And I was like, "Yeah, I get really talkative and social when I'm drinking." And they're like, "We don't care. That sounds great." But if I was completely sober, I probably wouldn't have done that. Not because like I wouldn't want to. It's just I guess I have like the knowledge of like you shouldn't just yell in a room, and I wasn't screaming or anything, but also like the fact that I probably would have too much anxiety of like, oh, what would people think if I did that? Whereas that completely goes out the way. So now I definitely am someone that understands when people call it liquid courage. I don't use it that way personally, but I understand why people do. I'm in my shovel again. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, that's satisfying. 0. Right, now the question is, how close will we be to finishing when I have to go mend this shovel? I guess I might not, and just no, actually. I was thinking I could just switch it out for the other one, though the grass would be really annoying, to be honest. Especially like the way that I've set up my inventory and everything to keep those pesky seeds out. To survive. Oh, I haven't been doing this. I guess I can just do this all at once. Here we go. Done. You're a dime. Oh, I didn't realize I had to do too. everything I do say. Oh, we're gonna have to start doing more ground ones. Maybe we're farther, or not as far along as I thought. I don't know. Oops. Dun 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 dun. This time. Ooh, we don't have a lot of space. And we're almost out of shovel. Maybe we won't finish it now. Oop. Yeah, because I'm actually getting kind of hungry. I didn't eat for like a few hours after I woke up, actually. I don't know why. I guess I just wasn't hungry. But I'm like already hungry. I guess a bagel isn't the most satiating thing in the world. Could be it. Okay, that's actually perfect. Oops. And out of here this time. Into a night fight. Shine. You're on down. So I think I will end it here as I fly over to go repair this because I know I'll forget if I don't do it now. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me on this lovely Tuesday the 27th. February 27th, 2024. But yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, then I'll see you the next day or someday after that. But yeah, have a wonderful evening. Bye.